I'm Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, to compare the genshin impact gameplay difference between the Realme X7 Max versus the iQOO 7 device. Yes friends, I'm going to use the third-party FPS meter during this time of testing. I'll try to use the maximum graphics settings in both phones just to see the performance levels of the Dimensity 1200 versus the Snapdragon 870 chipset. Let's see friends which phone will be able to handle the genshin impact game really good and which will be able to play at 60 FPS most of the time. That is what I'm going to check in this video using the third-party FPS meter application. So first let me try to turn on the high performance mode in the Realme X7 Max, so which can be found in the battery options. As you can see, high performance mode I'm trying to turn on, as well as you can exactly see, and all the background applications are completely clean in both phones, as you can see friends. And I did turn on the external RAM capabilities in the iQOO 7 as well. So external RAM capability is turned on and high performance mode is turned on in the Realme X7 Max. So now it's time to open the genshin impact game in both phones. Let me try to open at same time in both devices. Let's see friends which phone will be having the faster in terms of the response. So in terms of opening the genshin impact game, that is what I'm going to look here. So one thing in the Realme X7 Max, you can actually see the real-time FPS meter, which is really good. And in the iQOO 7 device, we do get some kind of different options in this phone. Let me show you exactly. You can actually get the game frame interpolation option. So this will definitely enable slightly the frames to be improved. That is what I do feel. But in my testing with the Call of Duty game, I did not feel much kind of effect. But let's see what will happen with this kind of genshin impact game, whether this will be helping or not. So now both games are successfully opened in both phones. Let me just show you the Realme X7 Max. So Realme X7 Max right now, as you can see, the real-time FPS you can actually see clearly on here, but we'll try to use the third-party FPS application. Let me try to exactly show you what kind of graphics I'm trying to use at this point in the Realme X7 Max device. Let me try to go to the settings and show you the graphics gameplay, and is the graphics set to the custom and everything is set to the highest. As you can see, motion blur also set to the highest. As you can see friends, everything is set to the maximum settings. So with the maximum settings I'm going to play right now. It feels slightly kind of smooth, I would say, little bit. As you can, sometimes I can see that kind of lag little bit, but not much. But let's connect to the third party FPS meter and then we'll be able to see the difference, how much is there in the lag, is there any kind of lag or not. So this is the iQOO 7 device where it looks kind of smooth, I would say, in my opinion, while playing the game. That is what I did feel, but sometimes I can definitely see that some kind of lag is happening even in the iQOO 7 as well. So even after using the game frame interpolation option, let me show you the exact settings what I'm trying to use during this time of testing. So graphics and everything is set to the high. As you can see friends, everything, let me show you exactly same settings I'll try to use. So let's see whether the same settings I'm following or not. I think both are having same kind of settings, everything. As you can see friends, everything is set to the same setting. Now let me try to connect to the third party FPS meter and start playing the game. So right now on the top here you'll be able to see the real-time FPS meter, how much I'm trying to get, as you can see. So it's kind of right now coming back to the 50 FPS as well at this moment, as you can see clearly. So 40 FPS. Try to observe the FPS meter on the top, so which I'm trying to test on the Realme X7 Max at this moment. This is a basic gameplay which I'm trying to do right now, just walking around and just moving around 48 FPS and 46 FPS I'm getting just normal. So if you try to be any kind of match or any kind of fight, maybe the FPS might drop a little kind of less. 48. I think there I can find some people, so let me try to start the match with them, and then I'll be able to show you so how much the FPS will be dropping. So sorry for this kind of inconvenience friends, because using this third party FPS meter, this is what I can actually get it. So if you want this kind of third party FPS meter, you can see right now I'm getting about, I think close to kind of not much, but 38 FPS it decreased, 38 and 46, 47 as you can see. In the match when you're trying to 43, 41 I'm getting at this point. So as you can see, the real-time FPS meter in the Realme X7 Max device. In case if you want me to do the testing by using the screen recording, I can do that. So in case if you want me to do the screen recording test, this is a basic normal test which I thought of doing first. Then later I'll be trying to do the screen recording test in case if you want me to do. So right now the FPS it's of 54. (52, 53) as you can see, 53, 43 as well. So suddenly it did decrease up to 43 sometimes. Yes, you can actually see now 43. As you can see, random decreasing in the under the FPS. You can actually see it right now. The frames are getting dropped in the Realme X7 Max. So using this third party FPS meter, as you can see friends clearly. So 59, this will be the high performance mode. So high performance mode and the pro gamer mode also enabled. As you can see, pro gamer mode also enabled right now in this kind of testing. So this is a real-time FPS meter we can actually get right now. So definitely I can see the frame drops up to 43, 41, 43 and sometimes 37 as well during this time of demonstration. So if you try to use the screen recording and then if you try to do it, then that will be really a tough job, I think, for the Realme X7 Max to perform. But I'll try to do another video as well on that particular topic in case if you want me to do. I can do the screen recording test while playing Genshin Impact. Just normal gaming itself, these are the results I'm trying to get right now. So I'll try to do the same kind of testing in the iQOO 7 device right now. So right now the FPS test I'm trying to do in the iQOO 7 device at this moment. As you can see, this is the iQOO 7 smartphone which I'm trying to use right now. So same FPS meter which I'm trying to use even in this phone as well. Now you'll be able to see the real-time FPS meter, how much I'm getting. I'm getting about 54. Let me try to focus properly. So 54 FPS and 52 FPS I'm getting during this time of testing. Let me just slightly focus it properly. Yes, 55 and 54. Let me try to start the match and see how much FPS this phone can actually handle it. While playing 30 FPS, it dropped up to 30, 42, 45. As you can see, friends. 42. Let me try to focus. 41. 44. It's very hard to see in this kind of angle. The FPS meter which I'm trying to use is really very small. Sometimes you may not be able to see it properly, but right now you'll be able to see it properly, I think, at this moment. So 30. Sometimes, as you can see, sometimes there's a lag is going on. So let me need to go there and play with them. Let's see. So what happens even this time of doing this kind of match right now. So now let me need to show you another gameplay. So before the battery was too low. I think it was close to 3% before. That is the reason I am seeing this kind of low performance, I think so. But right now you'll be able to see the real-time FPS meter in the iQOO 7 device which I'm trying to use. As you can see, friends, exactly iQOO 7 smartphone which I'm trying to use. Now let's see how will be the gameplay will be there by doing a fight with them. And now you'll be able to see the real-time FPS meter. I'm getting about 53. As you can see, 53 I'm getting right now at this point. Not bad. Fif 48 FPS. 52 FPS I'm getting. 46, as you can see, friends, 46 I'm getting at this point. 42 and 43, 47. Sorry for that, friends. I'm doing my best to show you the exact real-time FPS meter by turning off the studio light effects as well, so you know exactly how much will be the FPS count in the iQOO 7 device which I'm trying to use. So right now you're seeing close to, because of the screen guard tamper glass which I placed, that is the reason you are unable to see it properly, the results. Otherwise you would have seen the very much better. So right now the FPS is, I think both phones are having the same kind of FPS drops. I can definitely guarantee you that. But I need to do the temperature check. So temperature test will be another video. I'll try to do the temperature test as well. So meanwhile, let me try to do the last final round testing in this phone. So for 36, it dropped up to 36 as well. The frames dropped up to 36. Is 54, I'm getting 55, 58, 56, 50. As you can see, friends, overall I did see the frame drops as well a little bit, so it's kind of close to 30 FPS even while walking as well. Sometimes I'm trying to see the frame drops little by little, as you can see. Same kind of results I'm trying to see here. As you can see, when I'm trying to fight, same, nothing much difference. So 46 FPS is dropping up to 40 as well. So 43 FPS during the drop. So 46, I'm getting, as you can see, 46 and 49. So friends, this is a complete Genshin Impact gameplay review between both phones, and the temperatures in both phones 42 degrees right now in the iQOO 7 and 45 degrees in the Realme X7 Max. As you can see, 45.2, 45.8. So overall the temperatures are quite high in the Realme X7 Max at this point after playing for about only 10 minutes of time. As you can see, only for 10 minutes of time, 45 degrees and 42 and 41 degrees in the iQOO 7 device. As you can see friends clearly, 43 as well, but highest temperature is found in the Realme X7 Max at this moment. I'll try to do the temperature test again in separate video in case if you want me to do, but this is a quick Genshin Impact gameplay comparison between both phones, and overall both phones are experiencing this kind of frame drops as well, and getting close to 40 FPS kind of drops in both phones I did observe using the high maximum graphics. Even though I use the game frame interpolation, but still there's not much difference I can actually observe in the frame rates. So thank you for watching this video friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.